Hello, Coach K community. We're gonna do a nice reformer workout here with those mini weights. To start with a balanced body, I'm going to be putting on my yellow, 1 blue, and 2 reds. We are going to start with footwork with those weights. So you want the springs to be on the heavier side. So whatever company you have reformer-wise, you want that to be a little bit on the heavier side. Take those 2 weights for me. Go ahead and lay all the way down onto your back. I always recommend before you start with the footwork, shimmy your shoulders slightly away from your shoulder blocks. That way, when you go to do your footwork, you're not pushing into the shoulder blocks and using your shoulders. Weights are gonna go into your hands. We're gonna start with our heels on the foot bar, keeping it hip distance apart. From here, you're going to bring your hands straight up towards that ceiling. Push your shoulders back and down. Palms are going to face in. Let's do the legs first. Slow and controlled, you're going to extend off of those heels, extend towards your back wall or your risers or your tower. Slow and controlled, you're gonna bend those knees and bring yourself in. Now with the arms, as you press off your heels, you're gonna open those arms out to the sides of the room, bend your knees and resist those hands back on in. We got 10 of these. Push off those heels, open up those arms, bend those knees and bring it on in for 9, 8. Now as you bring it on home, you're not just going for a ride on that carriage, you're slowly resisting against your body weight as you bring that carriage home. So you don't want to rely on those springs to bring you back on in. Rely on those lovely quads there. Use those quads to resist against those springs. Now with footwork, it's not just those legs that are warming up. It's also our core. We're lacing those ribs in towards each other. In 2, you're going to hold that carriage halfway home. So from here, press it all the way out and bring yourself halfway in. Pause. Now pulse it down an inch and up an inch for 10, 9, 8. Sink deeper into that tension for me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it all the way out. Then go ahead and come all the way in. Now let's go ahead and move to the arches. So think middle of the foot. This time what you're going to do is you're going to bend your elbows wide to the sides. You want to think you're creating 2 L shapes with your arms. Palms are now going to face away from you. You're going to press off the arches of the feet, and then you're going to press your arms up towards that ceiling. Bend your elbows and bend those knees. In 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs, extend the arms, bend your elbows wide, bend those knees back on in for 10. Same thing here. You want to make sure that it's slow and controlled for 9. We're not using momentum. We're not swinging that carriage. You're pressing it away and then slowly bending it on in. In 6, you're same thing here. You're going to hold it halfway home. So we can do some pulses in 5. Inhale as you come in. Exhale as you press it away. In 4. Finding that control. Lacing those ribs in towards each other. In 2. And on this last one, you press it away. You bring it back in halfway. Pause. Hold those elbows bent. Now we pulse for 10. 9. Think about sinking deeper into that tension for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it away. Bring it all the way in. Now you're gonna go onto your toes. With your toes, you have 2 options. You can lift your heels up nice and high or relax those heels. For this one, we're gonna go back to the palms facing in. Arms are straight up towards the ceiling. Now, as you press off your toes, this time I'll demo first. You're gonna press off your toes, you're gonna bend your elbows, reach the hands behind the head, make sure you don't hit your head, extend the arms and bend your knees back on in. So it's a skull crusher plus pressing off of those toes. In 3, 2, 1. We press off those toes, bend those elbows, reach the waist behind the head. Extend the arm and bend those knees for 10. You got 9. Going 8. 7. Going 6. 5. 4. In 3. You're gonna hold it halfway home. In 2. Last one here. Extend it on out. Come halfway home. Pulse those legs for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it away. Bring it all the way in. Awesome job. You're gonna go ahead and come all the way up. We're gonna do a sideline series. For the sideline here, just need one of your weights. So take the opposite weight. Go ahead and just place it down on the ground. And then I'm only going to pop off my red spring. So if you followed me for the warm-up, right now, you're going to be on 1 yellow, 1 blue, 1 red spring. If you do not have a balanced body, you're gonna do a light, medium, and a heavy. Now, from there, we're going to lay onto our right side. So I'm gonna prop my elbow. I prefer to bring my elbow behind my shoulder blocks the way my Reformer is. You can bring it in front of your shoulder blocks. From here, we're going to sit onto our right hip. You're going to bring your left foot onto your foot bar, and I want your toes tracking away from you. Your ankle to knee create a straight line, knee to hip create a straight line. No dipping down, no opening up for this first one here. Now, weight is gonna go into your left hand for me. You're gonna start with your elbow bent. So my knee is bent and my elbow's bent, and I'm hovering my arm over my left leg. Start with the leg first. You're going to extend that left leg away, bend it back on in. Now, if you want to make the legs a little more advanced, instead of your right leg being tucked on the carriage like this, you're going to extend the right leg under and hold it hovering. Cool with me if you do that, or if you keep it bent. Now let's add the arm. So you're going to extend the leg, extend the arm, bend the knee, bend the elbow for 10. Now, when you extend out, we keep a soft bend into that knee, then bring it back on in. So you wanna make sure that you're not pressing yourself towards the risers and locking out your leg. You wanna keep that soft bend in there for me. In 5, you're gonna hold that carriage halfway home. In 4. Go in 3. In 2. On this last one, we extend away, hold it halfway home, pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it on out. Come all the way home. Now you're going to turn out your left foot. Now personally for this one, I like to dig my heel into that foot bar. Now, because you externally rotated your knee, externally rotate that elbow. Now from here, you're gonna press off that foot bar, extend the leg, extend the arm, bend it back on in. You got 10 in 3, 2, 1. Press it away, bring it back on in for 10, 9, 8. Same thing here in 7. You're gonna hold it halfway home. In 6, 5, 4, 3. Go in 2. On this last one, extend it away, pull it halfway in, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, extend it away. Bring it all the way in. Last one here. You're gonna bring your left toes into the center of your foot bar. Bring your knee back down to parallel. This time, you're gonna start with the left arm out in front of your body, parallel to your shoulder. Now for this one, you're gonna push off the left foot, just those toes though. Extend, swoop the left arm to the left thigh. Swoop it back in front of that body for 10. When you're ready, come on in and join me. Press it away, swoop it back on in for 10. 9, 8. What's gonna happen is in 7, you're gonna hold it halfway home. In 6, go in 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, press it away, hold it halfway home, little pulses for 10. You can drop the left hand down so you can focus on the leg. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, extend it away, bring it all the way home. Awesome job. Now we're gonna do some single arm work, but it's on your upper back. So you can do one blue spring to keep it on the medium side, or you can do a blue and the yellow to make it a little bit in that in-between heavier side. It is up to you. I say try the heavier, and then as you start to do this, if you need to go lighter, go ahead and go lighter. Then today, to make it a little more on the intermediate side, we're gonna come onto our knees, facing your shoulder blocks, one knee up against each of the shoulder blocks there. Right hand only is gonna hold on to the weight. Left hand is gonna hold on to the strap. If you're like me and you got the double lutz, I recommend holding a small one. But because we're very close to the rope, here's what I recommend doing. Thread your arm through the strap, hold on to the actual rope for this. Right hand is gonna create a cactus pose. So I'll turn to the back wall real quick so you can see. Right arm makes an L shape, half cactus pose. Holding that, all we're gonna focus on is the left arm first. Grow your torso nice and tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Bend the left elbow, bring it down to the side of your body. Slow and controlled break, send it back on out for 10. So it's just a nice narrow row, small range of motion, squeeze into that upper back. Now, if you want more of a balance challenge, instead of having that secure spot of the knees being close to the shoulder blocks, you can always shimmy your knees away, stand back a little bit further. Now in 5, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add the right arm reaching up towards that ceiling. In 3, we're gonna do a little combo. In 2, one more here. Now, you bend the left elbow in, pause. Reach the right arm up, bend it back down, re-extend that left arm. We row, reach, bend, re-extend for 10. You wanna make sure that you're not twisting your torso for this. You wanna make sure that torso is staying squared. If you need to, cut your range of motion. Go lighter on that spring load. You wanna make sure as you lengthen and reach that right arm up towards that ceiling, your shoulder does not go with it. Your shoulder is pressing down and away. What's gonna happen is in 3, you're gonna hold the row and then continue to reach that right arm up and down. In 2. And on this last one, hold the row, continue to reach that right arm up and down for 10. Don't drop that right elbow too low. Try to keep it up at your shoulder height here. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. The only thing I'm gonna change is your left hand. You're gonna flip the left hand to face down. This time I'll show you first. You're gonna bend that left elbow wide and high to the side. re-extend it back to that tower there. Now you wanna make sure if you have a shoulder or elbow injury, instead of the wide, you're gonna go back to that narrow for me. Otherwise, let's get that left hand facing down. Right hand comes back up into that cactus pose. Right arm stays still, bend that left elbow wide, re-extend it back on out for 10. In 9, I'm going to add that right hand reaching. In 8, 7, 6. In 5, we add that press. In 4, going 3, breathing through it 2. You got this. 1, now let's add the reach. You row, reach that right arm, bend it down, re-extend the left. Wide row, reach, bend, extend. Again, keep that shoulder away from that right ear, especially as we start to feel that right shoulder get tired, starting to get fatigued. You want to keep fighting here. Don't give up. What's gonna happen is same thing on this side. In 5, you're gonna hold the row and then continue to reach that right arm up and down. In 3, 2, and let's go. Row, punch up, bring it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Bring it on in. Go ahead and hook that strap back on up. You're gonna go ahead and grab your other weight for me. You're gonna go ahead and take a seat onto your carriage, facing still towards that back wall there. What you're going to do is you are going to shimmy that booty back so that you're at least a hand's distance from the edge of that carriage. Your feet are gonna come onto your headrest here. Weights are gonna come heart center. So think right in front of your chest there. You're gonna go hinge back towards your foot bar. Squeeze with that center core to come all the way up. We got 10 of these. When you're ready, come join me. We hinge it on back. You come all the way up for 10. You wanna relax the neck, relax those shoulders. 9. Going 8. Going 7. Today's more upper body, but I wanted to throw in a little bit of core in there for you guys. In 5, you're gonna hold that hinge. Going in 4. Breathing through it, inhale up, exhale down, or reverse that breath work. Exhale on the way up. Inhale as you hinge. In 2. On this last one, hold for 10, 9. In 8, you're gonna pulse your core up an inch and down an inch. In 3, 2, 1. Up an inch, down an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Go ahead, take one of those weights and again, place it off to the ground. We're gonna go back to that 3 spring load. 1 yellow, 1 blue, 1 red. Again, if you do not have the balanced body, 1 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy. Now you're going to sit onto your left hip, drop your left elbow down for the stability. Left knee is gonna tuck on the carriage unless you're doing the advancement of extending that left leg under. Right foot is parallel on your foot bar. Toes and knees are tracking away from you. Ankle to knee to hip, create that beautiful line. Right hand is gonna have that weight. You're gonna start with the right elbow bent, right knee bent. You're going to extend the right leg, extend that right arm, bend it back on in for 10, 9, going 8. Again, don't lock out the elbow, don't lock out that knee. Have a soft bend in there. You don't want to use momentum, no swinging, finding that control. What's gonna happen is in 5, you're gonna hold it halfway home. In 4, go in 3, go in 2. On this last one, we extend away, hold it halfway home, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it away, bring it all the way in. You're gonna turn out to that right foot on your foot bar. You're gonna externally rotate your right hand and elbow. You're gonna push off that foot bar, extend the arm, extend the leg, bend it back on in for 10, 9, 8, in 7, you're gonna hold it halfway home. In 6, 5, 4, 3, going 2. Last one here, press it away, hold it halfway home, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it away, bring it all the way in. Last one here, you're gonna bring your toes to the center of that foot bar there. Your knee is gonna drop back down. Right arm is gonna start out in front of you. Now when you press away from your foot bar, the right arm swoops towards that right leg. You bring it back on in to reset. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Press it away, swoop it back on in for 10. Last fight here of the sideline for 9, 8, 7, 6, in 5. You're gonna hold it halfway home. In 4, 3, 2, last one here. Hold out, bend it halfway home, drop the weight down, focus on the legs for 10. Pulse it in and out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it away, bring it all the way in. Let's go ahead and focus on that upper body. I'm gonna drop my red spring, so I'm on 1 yellow, 1 blue. If you don't have that balanced body, think 1 light, 1 medium. Now, left hand holds the weight, right hand gets the strap. Same thing on this side. I'm gonna thread my arm through the strap, then grab onto that rope. So I got a good grip for this upper body. My left hand comes up into that cactus pose. Right hand is facing towards my body. We're gonna start with the narrow row first. Bend that right elbow down by the side, re-extend it back on out for 10. Keep your core nice and tight, 9. Now again, you don't have to be all the way up against the shoulder blocks. If you wanna add some distance, shimmy your knees away, get that extra balance challenge. Now be careful, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. Keep everything tight, because if you don't, you are gonna fall down inside of your well here. In 5, I'm going to add that left arm reaching up towards that ceiling there. In 4, go in 3, you got 2, last one here. Now we add the left arm, row, pause, reach the left arm, bend the left arm down, re-extend the right, row, reach, bend, extend, row, reach, bend, extend for 8. Keep your shoulder away from your ear. So I can feel myself right now as I'm cueing you. I am feeling myself push my left shoulder down. I am making sure that shoulder is going nowhere near that ear there. For 5. What's gonna happen is in 4, we're gonna hold the row and then continue to pump that left arm up and down. In 3, 2. On this last one, hold the row. Continue to press that left arm up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Last one here. Flip your hand to face down. You're gonna pull that right elbow wide and high, re-extend it back on out for that wide row. Bring that left hand back up to that cactus pose. If you're modifying for me, you're gonna go back to the narrow in 3, 2, 1. Wide row, re-extend it back on out for 10. What I recommend doing is keeping your right elbow slightly lower than your shoulder height. That's gonna help make it easier so that you don't crunch that right elbow. Sorry. Wow, that came out wrong. So that right shoulder doesn't go up. In 5, we're going to have that left hand reaching up towards that ceiling. In 3, go in 2, last one here. And now you row, reach the left arm up, bring it down, re-extend for 10. We are almost there for 9. I know that you guys are feeling it in that upper body, especially the hand that has that weight today. 8. Tell that mind that this is temporary. You're about to get a break from this upper body. We're about to get those feet into the straps. Now, one key thing I wish I said earlier was make sure that you're not pulling from your wrist. So as you go to bend that right elbow, it's a pull from your upper back, not from your wrist. In 4, you're gonna hold that row and then continue to punch that left arm up and down. In 3, 2. Now on this last one, hold the row, continue to reach that left arm up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. So from here, go ahead and say goodbye to your lovely weight. For feet in straps, I'm gonna go to 1 red, 1 blue spring. If you don't have a balanced body, that is 1 medium, 1 heavy. Go ahead and lay all the way down onto your back. And 1 at a time, go ahead and get your feet into those loops. And then today, we're just gonna go right away into our circles. We're gonna go down towards our foot bar first. You're gonna open the legs out to the sides of the room, circle it all the way up towards that ceiling there for 5. Now, due to my wall being really close to me, I'm gonna have to modify, keep my circles a little bit smaller. But if you are able to, go ahead and make those big giant leg circles there for me. In 2, we're gonna reverse those circles. Last one. Pause at the top, then reverse. For 5, 4, 3, go in 2. Last one here. Bring it all the way up to the top. Then you're gonna bring the bottoms of the feet together. Knees go out wide. Keep your ankles up in line with your knee. Hands are going to grab onto the straps. You're gonna dig your elbows into your knees, pull the straps in towards your face. So you get this nice, lovely butterfly stretch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow and controlled, you're gonna extend both legs straight up towards that ceiling. Flex those toes, pulling the ropes in front of you. Feel that stretch to the back of those legs. Breathe in through it. Relaxing that mind and body down into that stretch. In 10, we're gonna go to your last stretch here and do some breath work. In 8, we're gonna again bring the bottoms of the feet together. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees go out wide. Slow and controlled, you're gonna drop those feet down towards the springs. From here, you just wanna relax that mind and body down. Let's take a nice big inhale, let that stomach rise, let it fill with all of that air. Exhale it all out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job today. I hope you enjoyed today's mini weights with the Reformer, and I hope to see you in the next workout. Let me know down below what else you would like me to do on the Reformer. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye.